So I thought I'd do a updated long-term review on this helmet, which is the Abus Airbreaker. So yeah, I did an initial review on this probably about a year ago, and I've now been wearing this for I think almost 2 years, and probably a good time to give a full update on it. So the helmet is designed for road, maybe some cross-country mountain bike use, but it's mainly a road helmet for all-round use. But you can see by how many vents it's got, it's designed for sort of hotter weather. And here now in the UK, it's coming into autumn. I've just been out, I've been wearing a hat underneath it. It's definitely very well ventilated, and that's probably one thing, I'm not going to say it's a negative, but something to be aware of, that if you're going to use this as an all-round helmet, it will feel, it'll make your head feel quite cold in the winter months. Today I've just come back from a ride and it was 7 degrees and it was feeling quite chilly there. As we get into full winter mode, I don't use this helmet anymore. I'll use then a helmet which is essentially an aero helmet, which has got a full cover, and it's just because it helps keep my head warmer. But ventilation is excellent, comfort is excellent as well. As a summer helmet, it's really good with no real problems in comfort or in shape anyway. It weighs 225 grams, which is 5 grams over the claimed weight. The only problem I've got, so adjustment, everything like that, it's been great, no problems at all with that. The pad inside, okay, it started to come away, but that's fine. Kind of expect that if I've been wearing this now for 2 years. But the bolt, there's a bolt that holds it in at the bottom, and that is problematic. Trying to get that out to replace this, I had to do it on another Abus helmet I've got, is quite hard, and I actually broke the bolt, and then you can't replace it. I don't think it was on this one, I think it's on another one I've got. So if you wanted to try and take this out to clean it or something, to put it in a wash, I wouldn't bother. You might break the helmet, and in theory it means that you can't use the helmet again, although you can just, well, on the other one I've glued it back in place and it seems fine. As long as you use a glue that doesn't damage polystyrene, then that should be fine. So the only other potential issue of this helmet is the cost. It's quite expensive. Personally, I mean, this is still my go-to helmet. I use it a lot. It's probably my favourite helmet that I've got, and I've got a few. The shape fits me perfectly. I really like the weight and the airflow through it. But it is quite expensive, and if you don't want to spend this much money, there is one potential solution, and it is this. Excuse the mud on it, I've just been using it off-road. This is an Abus Storm Chaser. It uses an identical mechanism on the back. The weight is almost exactly the same. I think this, well, yeah, 220 grams claimed to exactly the same. Airflow isn't quite as good, but it's still absolutely fine to use in the summer. And it uses a similar retention system and the same pads. And again, same problem, you know, the pad will come away there. So if you don't want to spend the same money and get this, then the Storm Chaser could be an option. The colour, maybe this one is not my preferred colour choice, but in terms of looks, I think it looks really good. And yeah, this has been a really good, comfortable helmet. I don't use it as much just because I prefer the look and the colour of this one. But yeah, going back to Airbreaker, if you're looking for a really good all-round helmet, this is probably my #1 choice. I've used helmets from Laser and Met, Gyro. This is the one that I choose to go to. Yeah, so big plus. Say just watch out for that retention system in there, and clean this pad in place rather than try and take it out. And if you do that, it should last a long time.